Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning on this Saturday morning? It's another postscript Saturday, a PS to our real estate week, where I share a little bit behind the scenes at Love to List and educating you, the consumer, on the value of working with a professional realtor when you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And excuse me, I have a frog in my throat this morning. Anyhow, today's topic is something that is very dear to my heart, something I'm very passionate about, and that is working by referral. And it's an interesting topic because I'm going to share a few things with you that you may not know about our real estate industry. And a lot of people think working by referral just happens. And that is actually not the case. There is a lot of intention that goes into working primarily by referral and building your real estate business working by referral. But before I get into that topic, I wanted to share with you a little behind the scenes. We have our staging Saturday today. We actually started yesterday on Fun Friday because it's a big home and there's a lot of shifting and that we need to do in that home. It's a beautiful home and it's in a community called Willowsford. Now, Willowsford is a very special community here in Eastern Loudoun, Northern Virginia. And it is special because the developer bought that land many years ago. And they bought it when it was in, I can't remember the details, but it was either in foreclosure or bankruptcy or something like that. So they bought it during the downturn in the market cycle and they held on to it. And Willowsford is designed, it's got two communities in the Ashburn postal address, and then it has two communities in the Aldi postal address. It's a very unique community. So there's like 4 separate communities, but it's one. So you get to use all the amenities in all the 4 communities. But what makes Willowsford so special is that there was a lot of thought that went into the design of the community, and it is very aesthetically pleasing. It's like no other community actually in Eastern Loudoun. A lot of our communities in Eastern Loudoun are designed with a strip mall and schools and shopping and amenities all within the community. It's called a planned unit development. And a lot of them have single families and townhomes and apartments or condos. And Willowsford is just single families. And there was a lot of thought that went into the exterior of the homes. And they either could be brick or hardy plank. There's no vinyl siding. And actually, if you're a corner lot, they have what's called the water table, what we call in the industry, which is like about 5 feet up. It has to be brick and it has to be on the side if you're a corner lot versus an interior lot. So, oh, hey, Deb. I'm sure you're happy to be in Minnesota now. Anyways, so a lot of thought went into the design of this Willowsford community. There's wonderful trails, there's blackboard fencing, there's stone bridges. It actually has a farm within the community, and so you can pick up your produce during the summer on a weekly basis. It's got an amphitheater, so a very unique look and feel, and like I said, aesthetically pleasing. And this floor plan that we're getting ready to launch will be coming to the market next week, and this floor plan is so unique. It has multiple It's very flexible, okay? Has multiple areas that you can use for offices, and so many people are working remotely from home. So you have his and her offices, you have a workout area, a media room. There's a really cool lounge area on the upper level with the covered entry for outdoor living upstairs. And it's unique that the primary bedroom's on one side of the house, and then you have this lounge and outdoor area, and then the secondary bedrooms are on the other side of the house with like a loft area. Just a really cool floor plan. I'm so excited about bringing this house to market next week. It's going to be just under 1.7, and it backs to a conservancy lot. And these people I sold them that house, new construction, about 10 years ago. Hence the topic today of working by referral. So a lot of consumers or people, you buy homes maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 times a year. I mean, over the lifetime of your life. I mean, like for instance, Russ, you've been in your house, I don't know, you've probably been in there 20 plus years, I think. I don't know. So when I first started real estate, the average people stayed in their homes was 3 to 5 years. And then it went from 3 to 5 to 5 to 7. Then it went from 5 to 7 to like 7 to 12. And then 12 to 15, average. And now the average, 26 years? Oh, right. So now the average is about 17 years. I mean, I've been in my home for 21. And so you as a consumer, you might not know this, but there are generally like 3 focuses that a realtor will put on how they are building their business. And one is one that I started with, and I think back and I wish I hadn't stopped it, but I'll share with you about that. So one is buying leads, okay? There's a lot of realtors that spend their dollars and their time and their energy towards buying leads. And there's different ways that you can buy leads. So you can buy leads on Zillow. That's a really big way that a lot of agents will get their business, is they buy leads from Zillow or some other third-party lead generating machines like that online. There's also companies out there that spend time looking for, let's say, sellers, and then they will sell that lead to an agent. So that lead will already have been vetted. So you have cold leads like off of Zillow, and then you have more vetted leads that are more serious, where someone knows that they're going to sell maybe within the next 3 to 6 months, and they hand that lead off to an agent who buys that lead. So buying leads and going after the market that way is one way that a realtor might focus on building their business. Another way is what we call in the industry farming. And farming, is a geographical area. And I mentioned that earlier. I used to farm a community called Cascades. And actually, that's where Russ lives. And Russ may even remember, I used to do these jumbo postcards, and the community, I think it's about 5,000 people in Cascades, used to receive these jumbo postcards of either me just listing, just selling, just going under contract, or having an event in the community, just hyper focused on a community. And that's what a geographical farm is. And an agent will do online advertising to that community, will do newsletter. We used to advertise in the Cascades, I think it's called the Cascades Current newsletter. And I used to have a partner, we used to advertise. You're gonna laugh. I can't even believe I'm sharing this, but I don't even know what we were thinking at the time, but we were playing off there was an ad for Double Mint gum, and we went to my broker and we were partners, and we're like, double your pleasure. I can't even believe we did that ad. But I wish I had a copy of it. But anyways, that's kind of funny and embarrassing actually. But we used to farm Cascades, and actually some of my dearest clients that I'm still working with today are from that marketing efforts of really hyper focusing on a community. And we got one of my favorite all-time clients came from those marketing efforts. And like I said, I wish I hadn't abandoned it because I love Cascades. It's like one of my favorite communities in all of Loudoun. And anyhow, farming is another way that a realtor will build their business. Wherever you live, you might know of a community where an agent really is hyper focused. They're all over it, online, mailers, community events, maybe on the grocery cart in the grocery store, newsletters, like I said. So that's another way. But the third way is working by referral. And working by referral is my preferred way. And when I used to do all kinds of advertising, full page ads in our local paper, and lots of dollars and money went into advertising and that community advertising in Cascades and all over Loudoun County. I had a whole campaign where if you sell in the east and buy out west. So I used to spend a lot of money on the advertising, and then I decided to abandon that and really focus on my clients. So I have spent my money and time and energy, and I've poured myself into my clients. And my goal is always, of course, when I have a client, I focus on your needs, right? You guys have heard me talk about the 3 C's: care, connection, and communication. That's really how I've built my business, is with those 3 C's. It's in another episode, and feel free to share my episodes and my YouTube channel with others. This is a resource for you. But intentionally working by referral, what that means is I know my clients, right? I spend time with them. I go and have coffee with them. I will do a pop by and drop them off something that may be of interest to them or of value. I do events. I did these champagne brunches at a really nice resort. I've done rose giveaways, pie giveaways. Matter of fact, Russ, the power of 2. We have a video of Russ and myself on a Thanksgiving pie giveaway where we're doing this game where the whipped cream comes into your face. Anyways, Russ is a lender partner of mine and worked with many years, highly recommend. But that's it, right? We know our clients. Actually, we've done business together personally as well. So you know your clients. You know what their interests are. You know when their anniversaries are, when their birthdays are, when they're getting married, when they're having babies, when they're getting a divorce, or when they're having financial issues, that you become their trusted advisor, like before, during, and after the sale. And they come to you. I get calls on a weekly basis. Hey, Nancy, do you have an attorney that you can refer? I'm getting ready to do my will. Or, hey, Nancy, I need a painter. Hey, Nancy, what about a landscaper? Hey, Nancy, I need a floor person. I need a counter person. I need a paint consult. I don't know. I get these calls weekly. I just got a call today where a family member is working with another realtor out of the area and is a little frustrated. And anyways, they thought, like, what about this? And I have to be a little careful because I can't give advice if I'm not the realtor. But I'm constantly getting calls and texts and emails, and I've become my client's trusted advisor. But I've done that intentionally by staying in touch. There was this really interesting interview that someone did one time. Excuse me, I gotta get a sip of my coffee. And it was this guy in downtown Chicago, and he would ask people, hey, did you buy your home? And the person would say yes. And they said, okay, great. Did you use a realtor? And they said, oh, actually we did. Okay, great. Would you refer your realtor? And they said, oh yeah, we would refer a realtor. They did a nice job. Oh, okay, great. Do you know your realtor's name? And most of the people didn't even know their realtor's name. Hey, Jackie, I hope you're safe. Oh, Jackie Graves. I was thinking Jackie Browse because I know she's on the shores. Hi, Jacqueline. Give Josephine a hug and kiss for me. But anyways, the bottom line is that these people would refer their agent that they used and they worked with, but they couldn't remember the realtor's name. And so working intentionally by referral is about staying in touch, is about being consistent, is about knowing your clients, caring about your clients, connecting with your clients, communicating with your clients on a consistent basis. Maybe I need a fourth C, consistency, right? So, but it's coming from a place too of genuineness, right? And trustworthiness, right? My clients trust me. I had someone say to me yesterday, even though we didn't get a deal that we submitted and we submitted an offer and we didn't get it, hey, I trust you. I mean, those are like magic words in my area of business, right? I trust you, right? So people trust me, and they trust me because I am a 35-year realtor. I do have knowledge, I do have experience, but they know that I care about my clients and that it's about you, the client. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you is, as a consumer, when you're out there looking for a realtor, try and understand what their business model is. Is it buying leads? Is it farming a community? Or is it someone that is working by referral? And because, I mean, 99% of my business is repeat and referral. I was just telling you about these great clients that I'm listing their house in Willisford, and I sold their house 10 years ago. They bought new and they're buying with me again. And we've been at it for about 4 years looking for the right property. So it's also a very, very quality way of doing business. Now, at times I had a bigger business and I wasn't as in touch with my clients. And there's people that are out there doing big teams and growing and all of that, and that has its place too. That's a great business model. And there's actually a lot of people in my industry that don't think working by referral is really a great business model because you're so dependent on that one person. However, I do have people in place for when I go away, or if I were to be sick or something were to happen in my world. So I have a lot of things set up to take care of my clients. And I personally prefer a more personal approach. And if other agents in the community think getting bigger and growing, and that has its place, and I've done that. But I know for me personally, the best times in my real estate career have been when I have personal connection. And you can build a great business that way intentionally by working with one client at a time, getting to know that client, building trust, and taking really good care of that client and staying in touch. So that's what working by referral is, and that's what my clients have grown to expect in working with me at Love to List. So that's the topic for today. I hope everyone is doing well, and that we have a gorgeous day that we're going to have here today in Northern Virginia. Fall is in the air, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next Postscript Saturday. All right? In the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling, okay? All right, take care, everyone.